Maybe, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Do we wait?
maybe we're on. Maybe we have sound. Who knows?
Yes.
Because really, we came in today and we're like, it's gonna be a slow day, and we're just like, well, let's go ahead and just do a little. We'll do a little automate recap, fill some orders. Because all of a sudden I was like, oh man, Monday's Memorial Day, and we were gone all week, and it's like, all right, let's go ahead and go in and package up orders. That way, people's orders are on their way. And I had time, so I'm looking there and it's like popping up saying, do you want to update? And I clicked yes. And so yeah, after that, it was like, okay, your graphics drivers are out of date now. And then it was this and that and the other, and it
Yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, you know, yeah. Updates are always a difficult thing. It's
It's
like,
always
should you?
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to talk about automate. This is, actually, I act like this was Amber's first automate, but it's actually only my second automate. And yeah, what did you think of it?
Loved it.
You loved it.
I loved it. So I've had a very busy 2 weeks.
Yes, you have. Because, yeah,
I traveled.
actually, so you didn't actually, you came to Roanoke and you didn't actually even sleep in your own bed, did you?
No, I
I picked you up at the airport.
and then
We
we took
grabbed the
the
kids
kids.
and we took off again.
Yep. So I really didn't have a chance to I guess get my bearings straight. Luckily, I had packed everything before my first trip, and so my first trip was short with a little carry-on, and then I packed everything for our trip to DC and then to Detroit. So
Yeah,
it's been very
very busy.
crazy. Yep.
Yes.
But I loved it. So I loved it because of the people,
The people. What people?
all the people,
All the people.
all
All of the
the
people.
people.
Yeah, and this, whoops, didn't mean to do that.
There was never a dull moment. So that was awesome. Uh, but yeah, I love the people. I love the conversations. There was not one conversation that it was like, oh, I wish this would hurry up and end. It was never like that. Learned a lot. I think we got a lot out of it though, don't you? Like,
So, and just start with this picture right here. What a great group of people. And with this one, one that I do want to go ahead and address that, we talked about it a little bit earlier is the term influencer is what exactly does it mean to be an influencer? Because I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this term.
me
Because at
too.
first, I'm like, well, no, I'm not an influencer. And yeah, we can all snub that and say, oh, no, I'm not that. But then I was talking to Amber and I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, over Michael and Wendell, I mean, we're our parents. I hope
We're
we have
parental
a big
influences. Yeah.
influence over them. People coming to my class, I hope I'm influencing them on
The educational part
yeah,
and
the best
troubleshooting.
way to troubleshoot. And I hope
Hmm.
people watch my videos, I'm influencing them on mistakes not to make. So, I think there's two fronts here. I think there are people maybe using the term influencer wrong. I think more than anything, there are people that are accusing quote unquote influencers of selling out. Let's just call it
Yes.
selling out. Which maybe I am not clear enough on this. You guys, you cannot pay to be on this channel. You cannot pay to have your product on this
Mhm.
channel. And I going back to this whole group here because I know some of them are in here that people have said. I even heard them say over the week is that, well, such and such, they're just an influencer. They don't really do anything in the industry. Well, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. And also, by the way, that's our family.
Yeah,
That's our family. Like everybody in that picture, we've had some kind of contact through the pandemic, through hard times, through good times. We've given each other advice. We have each other's backs. So I can't really call this a group of influencers. It's more like
well, I mean, but
it was like
they
a family
are,
reunion.
yes, but they are trying to, make our industry better. When I hear all the times, well, it's the same thing every time. All you hear is the same thing. Well, at least they're saying something. What are you saying? That's what I
And
want to be.
it's like, well, you guys all really know each other really well. yeah, we do. Like, yeah, we are a tight knit group for a reason because we're all on the same page. We're all on the same level. We all want to do what's best for this industry. We like to collaborate. We like to solve problems. We like to pull or really pull each other up when we're down, and we give each other advice, and it doesn't cost a thing. So, I don't know. I just,
Yeah, I mean, we need each other, and that's what I wish some people would realize. I mean, it's great that we do engineering, we can design equipment, but if I need some particular information or something, and somebody has you know a specialty in it, I can usually get to that group and figure out who it is.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And they're well connected. But it's not that they're connected because they has are that big of an influencer. They're that connected because they are great and they're reaching out to people trying to make our industry better.
And we were all scattered throughout that entire show. This was like last minute, let's take this picture and make sure we have it, set that we actually did see each other. But usually we're all texting each other throughout the show. We're introducing each other to new people or to, you know, help them out as much as they're helping us out. And really, we never got any, it's not like we were hanging out at dinner every night or,
No.
you know, I mean,
The crazy thing about that whole group is, I mean, if you're in front of them, I mean, it's like you are the only thing they have
only
to
person
talk
in the
to.
room. Yeah.
And Hank, it's funny that you chat there. Which, by the way, go ahead and say hi, mom. But yeah, the next highlight for me is right here, Hank, with the junior board of directors.
That was a special,
That
special.
was. It's like, I mean, just Hank is an outstanding guy. He didn't make it to Automate last year, but he made it this year, and it was good to see him. And yeah, I mean, outstanding junior. We should have had a junior board
Board
of
of directors.
directors.
I know, but
We
there,
didn't
I think
think
there
of
can
that.
only be one, and
Yeah.
he's definitely got them. But yeah, we got a card from them, and it was very special. Out of all the things that I got at Automate, stickers, swag, whatever, this was probably my most treasured item.
Yeah. And then which one you would pick next? Gosh, we got so many of them here, Amber.
Well, let's go to Kathy.
Kathy? Yes. Where's Kathy?
She's right there.
Okay. So yeah, we had Kathy Ryan from
Flex Line.
Yeah, from FlexLine. And she puts out outstanding video clips.
She is the conveyor cougar on TikTok if you want to look her up. But so I guess recently we've all been reaching out to each other and talking. And so her story is very similar to our story. Her and her husband started the business. Her daughter works with her in the industry, and it was very sweet that her daughter Lauren, who is older than she's a grown adult, but her and Wendell and Lauren had a special moment because they understood having parents in this industry, and it was kind of funny. But yeah, she's awesome, and I think this is Megan. She got her.
I haven't put it up.
Oh, okay.
I was letting you finish talking.
Oh yeah, I'm done. But it was nice to meet somebody has like she said, a kindred spirit. They're a lot like us and understand, and it's not, you don't really find a lot of husband and wife teams in this industry, so it was an honor to meet her.
No, I didn't get a picture of Dale Parker, but
he's in our big group picture.
He's in a big group picture. I looked through and I'm sure I have a picture of him, but I couldn't find it right away. But yeah, Dale brought maple bacon donuts for Megan. I mean, and just wow. Just look at the smile on her face. That tells you all you need to know.
Yeah.
It was great to see Dale. And again, we've interacted with everyone a whole lot on LinkedIn. And it was like, I mean, we walked right in. There was no awkwardness.
No, you immediately started. I mean, and we didn't even get in, and we saw. Do you have that?
Yeah,
picture?
Will
Healy and
gosh, yeah, we'll just
Vlad and Dave.
Just start dropping them in here. Let's see. Let's start it. Yeah, at the beginning. Well, first, yeah. I mean, the man with the beard that nobody can beat. Yeah, Dave Griffith. Saw him right away, and then yeah, we saw Vlad. Which, if you haven't watched Manufacturing Hub, yeah, Dave and Vlad do that. It's an outstanding.
Has a new beautiful baby.
Yes, he does. And then yeah,
we saw Will.
Yeah, and Will's just always an excitement to see.
You know,
And of course, Amber had to have her own picture
with Will.
as well. So yeah, there goes her. And yeah, but I mean, as soon as we walk in, I mean, we see Lewis from Siemens, and we see Aaron Prather, and I
Yeah.
mean it just kept on
It
and kept
kept
on.
on.
And I guess you know, none. Even our group photo was not staged. What did that take, like 6 seconds? I'm like, hey guys, we're taking a picture. Everybody look this
Yeah,
way.
we had to all meet up for just a little moment and Tim snapped the picture, but
Yeah, I think people think this is a lot more orchestrated than it is. I
it's
mean,
not.
you overestimate our ability to plan if you think that, this is all orchestrated and everything.
Especially since I'm the keeper of time and like I could not keep up with time that day.
No.
But I will say, like, after it was kind of like I can't explain it. It was kind of like seeing your neighbors out.
Yeah.
And we don't have neighbors, so there you go. But
So we had to come to Automate to see our neighbors.
it's great to be on the screen and to talk to people on the screen, but I'm the in real life person. I read people better. I read their energies better. So after all these like past couple of years of knowing people through Tim or knowing people through LinkedIn, you just walk up and it was like, "Well, hey neighbor."
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Had to put this one up because yeah, Michael, he may have been to a lot of people there the most confused kid, but I believe he is the ambassador for automation. He's got his Rockwell Automation polo on, and he's got his Phoenix Contact cap on backwards, and yeah, he has his Siemens backpack. So,
Yep. And so that's actually a very good point to my next point is um you know, we had comments like, "Oh, he's confused." No, he's not confused because everything that is in that picture describes our industry in my point of view.
hmm
Because that was another thing about Automate is you walk in and it's not, "Oh, that booth is all just
yeah,
Fanic," or "all that booth is just ABB," or "that booth is just it." No, everybody was everywhere. You would go to a booth and you would see, "Oh, they've partnered with Festo," or you would go to another booth and like, "Oh my gosh, they've got Bailiff and SMC stuff on here."
yeah,
So this is exactly where we need to be in this industry moving forward with catching not only like the younger crowd or our younger generation, like to build them up and get them in this industry. But also, this is really what, in the beginning, like that group picture that Tim showed, that is what this industry is all about. It's all about us coming together and figuring it out together. So,
yeah. And I think Chris Elston. I don't know if I can get to it fast enough, but I think
oh, said it. Yes.
yeah, he said it the best. And yeah, I'm not gonna find it fast enough because yeah, I have like a gazillion
Chris Elston's.
yeah, post
I think it's the,
oh yeah, I mean here it is.
yeah.
So let's see. Yep. Yeah, so Chris said it best right here. And he is right. I mean, we don't encourage them to be brand loyal at a young age like we grew up and we did. It was like,
Yes.
oh, well, no, we're an Allen Bradley plant only.
Yes.
But he is all of a sudden it's like, I mean, I am. I mean, I'm learning step 7 and I'm 40 something years old. I have no, it's like I should have learned that way back then
Mm-hmm.
and a little of everything. But yeah, instead, build relationships on value, friendships, and the best solution for the customer. A balanced controls engineer is very valuable in the future. Play nice with everyone and give opportunities to all. Collaboration and bonding of the best technologies can yield and grow results in an outstanding informed controls export. I mean, good grief, man. And Chris just like nailed down exactly.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed the whole industry down really fast.
Oh yeah, and I mean that's exactly what I saw at Automate. It was also one of those moments where if you were in the booth talking to one distributor, they would say, "Oh, well, my friends over there can help you with that. I don't have that, but they do.
Yeah.
Oh, let me take you over there. Let's talk to them." So
Yeah.
that's what we need instead of side eyes and like,
No, we don't have that. Nope, can't help
"Nope,
you.
can't help you. Nope."
Well, that's kind of, when we even started this stream, I'm like, well, do we start off? Is my first question what your favorite product there was? But that's not it. That's not what this. I mean, don't get me wrong. We had a shopping list when we went, and yeah, I mean, I've got some parts we got to order, but that wasn't the big part of being there. But I do have to say, it's the same everyone I go to. As I talk to people, and they're like, "So, are you interested in purchasing this for an upcoming project?" And I'm like, "No, I am interested in purchasing this so I can break it." And right away, they're always like,
Hmm.
"Nah,
Yeah.
nah, nah, don't want to talk to you." But yeah, your products do break, and so yeah, most of ours is okay. When it breaks, how do we think through that?
And we did have, well, we had a couple people are like, yeah, our products break. And I want to, yeah, I'll help you with that because I want to know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's funny the vendors that I talk to that are like, we spend more time troubleshooting PLC programs than our own products.
Yeah.
And so there's where if we're given a little of that, then man, I think we're lagging
We are
really
lagging really
bad.
bad. Yes.
I just realized, yeah. I wonder, man, can somebody throw in the chat if they're even hearing this right now? Because I just saw Megan pop up.
And that was like so 5 minutes ago.
That was, yeah, ooh, because yeah, we went to Megan. We went, oh man, this is going bad, I think. Oh.
Maybe your mom can help us with that. Okay.
Okay, well, Dewey's here. All right, so maybe it's just, so,
Maybe we're just slow.
yeah, guys, I
Which
mean,
explains a lot after the week we've had. Or the 2 weeks I've had.
but as many times as we talk, well, Dewey, you were just here, do we just hit the update button for the heck of it? I just hit the update button just for the heck of it, like a fool. And I was like, man, I knew better. But yeah, my computer is like racing wide open now. I have to get Michael to give it a tune up. It's like, oh gosh, why did I do that?
It's all good. So gosh. Back to Chris Elston, which is still my favorite
Hold on.
picture.
I just gotta explain this part. Yeah, Dewey and Hank. Like, how long ago we showed the picture of Will Healy on our screen? The picture of Will Healy is just coming up now. So we're like, gosh, I don't even know how far behind this is. It's like 7, 8 minutes behind on her screen.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But if
So
you
yeah, just don't look at that up
good,
there.
yeah, if y'all are good, then we're good. It's fine. Um,
But yeah, Hank, you were there. What was your favorite part? Go ahead.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh, well, we were talking about products. What was your favorite product? What was your favorite booth? Maybe that's because I know what my favorite booth actually was. What was your favorite booth?
My favorite,
I stopped her.
bailiff.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying that.
Okay.
No, I mean, obviously, we probably had more products we were looking at there.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like,
Julie, thank you very much. It was very helpful.
so
You spent a lot of time with us too.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We walked up looking for Julie, and she wasn't there. So we had Bon Carter who helped us, and he was immediately so informative. It wasn't. That's another thing. I didn't get any pitches.
Yeah,
I am.
I had a couple, but
Yeah, I didn't, but I'm not. That I always like. Even in Wyatt said I need a shirt that says, "Ooh, that sounds a little pitchy." But I don't like pitches. I want you to talk to me like I'm a normal human being. And Bond did that. He just came up and he was like, "Morning, what you looking for?"
yeah,
And we just started talking. He wasn't like, "Oh, I've got what you need." And he's like, "Okay, well, so here's this, here's that," and then the water tank. So like we've been trying for years to come up with some type of tool that we can use in our lab, and they had this water tank, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's the one." And then they had a smaller version of it, and he was letting us see the insides of it, how they did it, and you just like he just took time to just talk to us like we were human beings.
yeah, he did. And really, and there's a good example. We're not going to be a big ticket customer. No, no, I say that, but every tech that passes through here will see the stuff. So, there's a long term there. There, but yeah, they took the time because really, I went up to them same as I did a lot of them. It's like, hey, I'm looking for more of okay, I like especially for example, IO-Link because IO-Link's one that we were adding a bunch of stuff here on, and I was like, I'm looking into people's programs, and okay, that's great. It's an IO-Link photo eye, but all they're looking at is the on off. They're not actually using any of this diagnostic. So what are application examples that you can see this used in? And so that was kind of the way we pitched that. Some of them were really receptive. Some of them, you can tell they just either weren't interested or didn't know. You know, if you're not in the field, then it's hard to say.
And I think the ones that didn't know were like, "Well, have you tried such and such booth? Because I saw that earlier, and maybe they could help you." So I think also it was. I mean, my favorite part about Automate is we could go to we were at Bailiff, and then we went and saw Chris, and then we were like, "Yeah, we were just talking to Bailiff," and then Chris was like, "Well, what about this?" And
Hmm.
it wasn't like you know he was saying, "Oh, don't go over there, don't bother." Everybody was putting in their ideas, which helps us a lot because sometimes we just hit a brick wall.
Even Darcy with Kuzma. He did he rated our daughter Wendell who was dancing with the ABB disco robot. And he's like, "Hey, what are you doing dancing with an ABB robot, me?" But yeah, he was just joking with her. But yeah, it's a good group on that. Hank, you got some you got upcoming projects, so everybody wants to talk to you. But yeah, manufacturing happy hour, that is a highlight. I mean, I was tired. I couldn't
We were
eat.
so tired.
It was like, all right.
Tuesday was jam packed because
Yeah.
Tuesday I felt like we got to about 1 o'clock and we're like, maybe we should eat. Yeah, we probably should eat. And then we're standing with Mary in the back eating sandwiches, and because she went her separate ways and we were coming back checking in with each other, and then we went on our separate ways again, and then we met up for that picture, and then we went on our separate ways again. It was
Yeah.
just like it is a huge place. So the first day Tim and I did the okay, let's just scout out, go up and down. I don't want to say the lanes because I'm a bowler, but
Well, they are lanes, kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
up and down the
Aisles.
aisles, yeah. But it wasn't like we could skirt through them really fast because we kept stopping and seeing friends. It was just like, oh, hey. So it wasn't like
But they were like friends. It wasn't
yeah,
like we were, oh, we need to talk to this person. That way we can, get this angle at this particular thing. No, I mean, really, it was like running into aisles and just seeing friend after friend.
after friend. And also um we had the kids with us. So they were getting stopped as well because our son is going to be studying abroad here in a few months, and a lot of people have kept up with us on LinkedIn on our children. If you're invested in my kids and you know what's going on in my kids' life and you truly sit there and have a conversation with them, we're going to invest in you, period. Because if you take the time to be with my kids, we're going to take the time to be with you. So it was like a bunch of aunt and uncles for them. It was so good.
Well, Michael says we're having some issues, but Michael can tune up this computer afterwards. So there you go, guys. Don't hit the update button. But yeah.
Well, I mean, it's right after Automate, so
Yeah.
our brains are.
Yeah, well, that's why, kind of just wanted to pop on, one, let us just kind of not decompress some thoughts, defragment some thoughts. Is that the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word I'm looking for.
What was your favorite booth?
What was my favorite booth? Now, I will not know the name of the booth, but it was the best catchy booth, and I didn't have an interest in it, but it made me look twice. That was the casters. They had they had very well put together stainless industrial looking shells
Yes.
and just a subtle bit of lighting to make you look twice and be like, what's in there?
We
Man,
stopped and asked.
I did. We sat there and talked to him a while. No, in the end, we didn't need any casters, so.
But he showed us.
Yeah.
I mean, he gave us all he was telling us all the little tricks, and he didn't have to, he didn't have to tell us. He didn't have to stop and talk to us.
Mm.
He didn't even ask us if we were interested in his product. He just talked to us. I think that's what I think 70% of that show floor was just people who wanted to talk
Yeah.
and like have some type of either an encounter with you or create a relationship with you or just to say hey. Kind of like walking through the grocery store on Senior Citizen Day and you talk to all the little people. It's really cute.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Well, my computer sounds like it is about to blow up.
I know, that's so sad.
So,
It's probably melting the table.
and here's like, okay, do we stop this now or do we have to wait until
It goes
this
or
actually
catches
gets on?
up with us. Yeah.
It's like I don't know how far behind it is. So I guess we're gonna have like an awkward pause. What should we look like to have the pause? I mean, I don't even know. It is funny. You guys, you would not believe how far behind this is.
He's so far behind. I can even tell by my expressions, like, where did he go?
Okay. Well, we definitely messed this one up, guys.
Yep,
That's all I can say about this.
that's okay.
And we're gonna actually, you know something? We're gonna try to reboot this stream here
Okay.
and see. So, guys, we'll be back here in just a little bit because
I'm the best. You. All right, go.
I forgot to go live. I forgot to make it.